welcome back to a brand new video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. I am so excited for today's video because this is going to be me revealing to you guys my daughter's name, and I'm so excited. And first I just want to talk a little bit about why I'm so excited. When I was pregnant with Ziki, I didn't get to film any type of video like this because the circumstances were so different. I felt like, it's kind of sad to say, but I felt like I couldn't be like as excited or like talk about it as much because I was only 18 and it was like a big surprise to everyone. This time around is completely different. We did plan on getting pregnant this time, and like all our family is being super supportive and everyone is just really happy for us. So I'm so freaking excited to be filming like all these pregnancy videos. I have so many more planned and I'm just so freaking excited. So I can't freaking wait. And yeah, so I have about, what is it, 1 2 3 4 5 names that we were like on and off with. So yeah, I'm gonna share it with you guys. So if you guys are pregnant or know someone who's pregnant, or maybe you're a dog mom and you're trying to name your dog, I don't know, but you guys are more than welcome to use any of these names. It's not like I made these names up, some of them are pretty popular. But yeah, so I just really want to share with you guys, and I can't wait for you guys to know her name. I'm so excited. So the very first name, I thought of this name literally when I was like 15 years old. I've always loved this name, and mostly because she was a cheetah girl and I used to love the cheetah girl. She was my favorite cheetah girl. And the name is Adrian, for a girl. Oh my god, I always loved the name Adrian so much. Like, I don't know, I'm just like, Adrian. And I just thought it was so pretty. Like when I was like 15, I was like, oh my god, when I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Adrian. But like I got older, and now that I'm older, like, I don't know, I feel like it just didn't fit like with my daughter's name. So I'm like, I don't know. And then because Leo's our last name starts with an A, so I felt like people would call her like double A batteries or something. I don't know, I'm weird, but that's why I didn't end up staying with that name. But I still think it's a really beautiful name. I love the name Adrian. The second name is a name that I've always loved as well, and it's Luna. So I've always loved the name Luna. I think it's mostly because I'm such a huge moon lover. I'm obsessed with the moon. I'm that person that, like, if I'm driving, I'm like, oh my god, look at the moon, it's so beautiful. Like, that's me. That's me. And I just freaking love the moon. I love taking pictures of the moon. I love recording the moon. It's just so pretty. And I've always loved the name Luna because Luna means moon in Spanish. So when Ziki was already born, and he had, one of his first words was actually Luna, because I'd take him outside and I'd be like, mira la luna, and then he'd say Luna, and I just thought it was so cute. So I started telling Leo, like, oh my god, I always knew that my second kid was gonna be a girl. I don't know why, but like I always knew. And so I would always joke with Leo, like, oh my god, when we have our daughter, like, Ziki's gonna call her Luna, and like we're gonna name her Luna, and like it's gonna be easy for him to pronounce her name. And yeah, so I just always loved that name so much. But when we, you know, with this baby, when like we actually got pregnant, we found out we're having a girl, I was like, I like it, but I don't know anymore, because I know, like, I have a friend and her dog's name is Luna, and I just felt like it sounds more like a dog name to me now. So like, I don't know, I just decided not to go with that name, but I still think it's such a beautiful name. I still love Luna. Luna. Yeah, I love the name Luna. The next name that I really love, I've always loved this name, is, my inspiration came from Twilight. If you guys, if you know me, I'm a huge, like, a die-hard Twilight fan. I could watch all the movies all day back to back, and I would not get bored or tired. I would get into it, and every time I watch the movies, I pretend like if I've never seen them before in my life. I'm like, oh my god, like I freaking love Twilight. So my favorite Twilight character has always been Rosalie. Always. I mean, in the first movie, like, she's kind of bitchy, but like in the next movies, like, you know, like when she tells Bella her story and stuff, like I just like fell in love with her overall as like a person, and like her story, and like she's so beautiful to me. She was always the prettiest one. That's what I really wanted to name my daughter. I really was like, oh my god, what if we name her Rosalie? But when I told it to Leo, he wasn't the biggest fan. He like repeated it over and over, and then the way he said it, I was like, I don't like how you're saying it. It was like, so I just didn't, I don't know, I felt like it just didn't go anymore. But I still love the name Rosalie. It's so freaking pretty. So if your name is Rosalie, then like, I'm just so happy for you. Okay, so the next name I've always loved as well. I used to be a huge Pretty Little Liars fan. That was my shit, okay? And Aria was my favorite little liar. She was my favorite one. I used to love her. I always thought she was so pretty, and like she had like a spunky like personality. Like she was so different. Aria was just such a beautiful name to me, and I was actually so stuck on that when we were pregnant with Ziki. I said, if it's a girl, I want to name her Aria, but Ziki was a boy. So we didn't name her Aria. And then a few months, when Ziki was like a few months old, we found out that Leo's cousin was pregnant with a girl, and she ended up naming her daughter Aria. So I already have a little Aria in my life, and she happens to be my niece, and I love her so much. I feel like that name goes perfect for her, so I feel like it just goes, and I'm like, okay, I'm content with my life. At least I have, you know, I don't have one of my own, but at least I have my little niece whose name is Aria, and she's the cutest freaking thing ever, so at least I have her. But I still love that name so much. I think it's so freaking pretty. And what's funny is that we in Vegas, we also have a casino named the Aria, which is, I think it's just called Aria, but it's like a huge casino, and my mom was always like, you're gonna name her after the casino? So I was like, no. But anyways, that name is still so freaking beautiful, and I love my little Aria. But yeah. So the next name that I came up with, I actually just came up with this when we found out we were having a girl. Okay guys, real quick, I just want to apologize because they are doing some construction right outside my window, and it's pretty freaking loud, and I'm really sorry. This is just the best I can do for filming at the moment, so I don't really have another setup, so I'm really sorry. I hope it's not too loud, but I just want to let you guys know that's what that noise is. They're like using a chainsaw or something right outside my window right here. But anyways, the next name that I came up with, I actually made this one up right when we found out we were having a girl, because we were like, what should we name her? And I got the idea from Bella from Twilight, because when she gets pregnant, she ends up like naming her daughter a mixture of her mom and mother-in-law's name. So I kind of did something like that too. My mom's name is Maria. In Spanish it's Maria. And then my husband's name, I mean my mother-in-law's name is Leticia, but everyone calls her Leti. So I decided to come up with the combination of Marilet or Marileti. And me personally, I thought it was cute and like unique. Leo was not a fan of the name at all. He was like, that sounds weird, I don't like it. So it was just like a no-go. But I still think that name is really cute and unique. But that's not what we're naming her, but it's okay. But if you guys like the name, I mean, go ahead, you guys use it. I still like that name, so maybe for the next one I could convince him, because I thought it was really cool and unique, but he didn't like it, so it just wasn't happening. Was that 5? I think that was 5 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was 5. Okay, so those are all the names that I loved, but I'm not going to be using. So now I'm going to tell you guys what I'm naming my daughter, but first I'm going to tell you guys the reason behind why I'm naming her this, because it's really special to me. I grew up with my grandma, my abuelita, which is my mom's mom, being like a second mom to me. Literally, she is like my other mom. She is like the most special person in the world to me. We're super close, and I care for my grandma so freaking much. You guys don't understand the love I have for that woman. The things she's been through, the things that her and my grandpa went through just to get all their sons and daughters over to this country. And you know, thanks to them, like, this is why I'm here today. If my grandpa had never did what he did, we'd probably all be living in Mexico right now. And I feel like so a lot of my cousins and like family don't really think about that, but that's honestly how it would be. And sometimes I get emotional thinking about it, but my grandma and grandpa to me are the most special people like in my heart, and I just love them so freaking much. Fortunately, my grandpa, which is my mom's dad, did pass away a few years ago, back in 2013. And it was really a hard moment. I feel like me and my grandma got even closer after my grandpa passed away, just because of how hard it was on her. And I actually like slept with her the first like week after that. And it was just a really emotional time. But my grandma is she means the absolute world to me. And when my grandpa passed away, I promised him that I would always look after her and, you know, take care of her, because he wasn't here to do that anymore. So when I found out I was having a girl, me and Leo were talking, and he actually gave me the idea, you know, why don't you name her after your grandma? And I was like, oh my god, like, you're so freaking right. There is not one person in my family. Mind you, my grandma and grandpa had 8 kids, and those 8 kids had a bunch of other kids, and those kids had kids. No one in my family has been named after my grandma. No one. So I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, everyone is named after my grandpa. Literally, like all my uncles, some of my cousins, they're all named, or like their middle name is after my grandpa, which is Miguel. So I was like, that is so true. Like, no one's ever named any of their kids after my grandma. And I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna be that one, because I feel like, no shade, no tea, I just feel like personally I'm the closest grandchild to her, and she has a lot. And like I said, no shade, no tea, don't be mad, because I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but I know I am. I'm not saying I'm her favorite, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm the closest one to her. She, like, me and her are just like the closest. So I decided to name my daughter after my grandma. My grandma's name is Rosa. So I knew right away, okay, like, I don't really want to just name her Rosa, because there's other Rosas that we know, but I want her name to be in my daughter's name somehow. I want to just figure out a way how to name her after my grandma without just naming her Rosa. And I was thinking, and I was like, everyone, like all of my grandma's friends always call her Doña Rosita. Our daughter's name is officially Rosita, and we're going to call her Rosie for short. But that is her name, and I'm so freaking happy about it. And I actually, like, most of my family already knows that her name's Rosita, because I'm naming her after my grandma. But when I decided to give my grandma, I wish I would have took a picture of it, but I decided to make my grandma a little card, and like I wrote her a cute message, and I told her that, you know, my daughter will be named after the most amazing person in my life, which is Rosita. And I like even like drew a rose, and like I gave it to her, and it was the most emotional thing ever. And like my grandma, she was so happy about it. She was like she told me in Spanish, she was like, ay mija, like nadie le gusta mi nombre, tú sí te gustó mi nombre. And like she was just telling me like how, you know, no one's ever named their kid after her, and like she thought it was so cute how I liked her name enough to name my daughter after her. and I got emotional and I started crying and I gave her a hug, and it was like a really special moment. So this name means the freaking world to me, and I'm so happy with it, and I can't wait till I have my own little Rosita and tell her that she's named after the most like badass woman in my life, which is my grandma. She worked her ass off. She was 8 months pregnant, still working in the fields. And like my grandma, like I'm telling you guys, she literally means everything to me. So I couldn't be more happy with the name that I chose, and that is what her name is going to be, Rosita Avila, and Rosie for short. Like I said, we're gonna have our little Rosie, and I'm so freaking excited, you guys. But yes, that's her name, you guys. I'm so freaking excited, and I'm so happy that I get to share it with you guys, and that I got to make this video. I've always like I said, I'm so excited that I get to make all these like pregnant videos now, because Rosita didn't get to do that. So I'm so excited. So let me know what other kind of pregnancy videos you guys want to see. But yeah, besides that, that's my daughter's name, Rosita, and Rosie for short, and I'm so freaking excited, and I'm so happy about it, and I hope you guys love it as much as I love it. And if you don't, well, I don't know, I don't care. I could care less. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting your girl, because this is something, the YouTube game is something I really want to do. And I feel like I was making a lot of excuses, mostly because I was like, my depression was on and off because of my birth control, and then I took that shit out, and then I got pregnant. Now I'm feeling really good this pregnancy. After the beginning of the pregnancy, I felt like crap, but now I feel really good. I feel cute, I feel better, and like I'm just so freaking happy. Like I'm giving Ziki a little sister, and I can't stop talking about it. Like I already like looked up all these baby girl clothes, and I'm just so freaking excited. Oh my god, I just can't wait. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today's video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to take you guys along the rest of my pregnancy with me. It's gonna be so much fun. And oh my god, I have to lean back now because I've been sitting forward, and when I sit forward, she doesn't like it, and she like moves, and my stomach feels weird. But anyways, thank you guys again so much. Stay safe, and I love you guys so much.